I'm Dominic Fraser. I'm Director of Production at the Old Vic Theatre. The Old Vic is a very traditional proscenium arch venue, and it has these two very deep horseshoe-shaped circles for in the round. We bring the stage right out through the proscenium so it sits in front. The in the round space originally was developed in 2008 for a production of Norman Conquest's Alan Ayckbourn's plays, directed by Matthew Warchus. It's always been an ambition of Matthew's to do an in the round season, and he's managing to squeeze that in right at the end of his tenure. So the process of turning the theatre in the round started earlier this year. At the beginning of September we started installing in the theatre, so logistically that was quite a big operation, requiring around 12 to 15 truckloads of steelwork and equipment to come into the theatre. And over the space of 2 weeks, our team of stage staff, carpenters, electricians, sound team, riggers, etc., along with a big team of freelancers, installed the structure into the space. We've tried as much as possible to be as sustainable as we can. We've reused all our seating, and we've tried to use elements from our store and equipment that's been used on other productions. We also made some quite big modifications to allow for improved accessibility for wheelchairs and step-free access. So the advantages of turning the theatre in the round is that it creates a really intimate space. It allows the front rows of seats to be on the same level as the performers and very close up to the action. The in the round setup allows us to kind of break down that sort of psychological barrier between the performance and the auditorium and the audience.